I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley. 52 seconds left in the second period. Pure from three-point range. Conley's got 18 points in the game.
And we're so used to seeing Conley as the facilitator, but tonight, his number is being called.
It's James on the wing. Over McDaniels. The shot by James, no good. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Off target from the wing. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to McDaniels. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Luka Doncic. Rui Hachimura is out there with James. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Outside Edwards, pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards can't hit.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his heiress, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Tipped away. Lets the 3 fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's James. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they get it back. Gobert with the bucket. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Ayton. Back to Hachimura. To the paint. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doncic outside. Back to James. 20 feet out. He squares up and sinks it. James has got 37.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And here's Edwards outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the paint, Luka!
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. Doncic nailing the shot right before the buzzer.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Picked by Gobert. Conley. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Conley's got 20 points. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. The lead is 2. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. McDaniels against Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Yep, that one goes.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Randall, the pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall outside. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. Doncic on the wing. Outside Reeves. From the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
For 3, Conley. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hachimura. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Right side, Edwards. Down low. Here's Conley.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
From behind the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And the Lakers also making a change. LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. Here's LaRavia. And the three-pointer goes. LaRavia's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall, a screen on Reeves. From the top of the key, it's Hayes with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Doncic outside. Pass to LaRavia. Hayes with a screen on DiVincenzo. And that one's good. LaRavia. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Edwards for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Here's Reeves driving in. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort for 3. Conley. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Reeves. Doncic on the wing. Now Reeves. DiVincenzo covering. Here's LaRavia. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Doncic outside. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Conley finds Randall. Here's Edwards. Misses in close. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got 12.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Clark is subbed in for Edwards. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves. The Lakers on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Doncic outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The shot by Conley, no good.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
And that one's good. LaRavia.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. James against Randall. Doncic outside. From downtown. Reed with the rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Conley finds Reed. Throw it down on the lob.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Back to James. Up and over Conley. James, that's good. James has got 39.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
This is the energy Randall provides. When he's charging inside, he wants to hammer it down.
Goodwin passes to Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Conley looking for an opening. Clark, the pass to Reed. Over Hayes. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Reed's got 14.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Reed with it. He's defended by Hayes. The fadeaway. LeBron with the rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And Minnesota making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Reed. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. He shoots. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Randall can't hit. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build in it. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Hits the trifecta.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 6. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Reed. Ingles with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one's on target from the wing. Here's Doncic. Now James. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Doncic. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. James passes to Hayes. Here's Laravia. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
James against Ingles. And here's Edwards outside. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Not to be deterred, LeBron!
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Double team on James. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Doncic outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Conley. Reed, a screen on Doncic. Here's Conley. Outside Reed. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kicks it to Doncic. Doncic! Count it!
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Ingles. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
James against Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3, DiVincenzo. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 13. Inside, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Conley against Doncic. The shot by Conley, no good. The Lakers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th, 6 of 7. And James gets it to go. James has got 47 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Ingles finds Edwards. From about 16, that one falls. Edwards got 24 points.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
And here's Doncic outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Now Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Here's Laravia. Back to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Doncic outside. And here's Reeves outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. DiVincenzo. And a nice finish on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. James with the ball. Over to the left wing for 3. And that one's good. Laravia. And the Lakers lead by 16.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Pass to Randle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James against Randle. Now, here is James. Here's Laravia, beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Laravia. Doncic outside. James, a screen on Conley. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's James. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
James outside. Left side Reeves. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randle pass to Gobert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Here's the pick. James with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Ooh, McDaniels with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Reeves against Edwards. And it's in there. Edwards got 16 in the second half.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Kicks it to Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 32 points in the game.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Edwards against Reeves. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Drains the triple. Conley's got 24.
And this has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Classic move by LeBron James.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. James up top. Fires it. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. Conley against Doncic. Here's James going inside. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Timberwolves trail by 8. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Edwards. That one's good. Nothing but net. Edwards got 12 now in this quarter.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
McDaniels from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Reeves up top, guarded by Edwards. And here's Doncic outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Poke loose. Pass to Ayton. Randall with a steal.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
29 seconds left in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Julius Randle. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Edwards with it, picked up by Reeves. Randall.
Yes! Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
At the line for your two.
And here's Reeves. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
The shot by Conley, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
LeBron James.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Edwards. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Doncic. And so they foul intentionally.
Minnesota foul. Mike Conley.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for Boston.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
At the line for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.